Hello, Ted here again, and we're doing another shrimp dish. This is going to be a shrimp scampi, and we're going to start with 6 shrimp. I like to blacken my shrimp. We actually do a house seasoning here called Magic Dust. It's like Cajun seasoning, just not as spicy, and we're only going to season one side, but we're going to nice coat on it. And we'll get our heat going again. We're going to do an olive oil blend right into the pan. We're going to wait for it to fully heat up. We want that nice sizzle whenever we go to do it. We're going to evenly distribute it. Now it's just a waiting game. And while we're waiting, we're going to look at our ingredients. We have pasta, which is fettuccine, lemons, lemon zest, garlic, red pepper flakes for a little bit of heat, but it's optional. You don't have to use that. And then scallions. And then white wine, we do a Pinot Grigio. A nice dry wine is always good. And then parsley, which you can use fresh, it's preferred, but dried works just as good. Get this nice and hot. Oh yeah, it's getting there. And what you really want to hear is, as soon as that shrimp hits there, you want a slight sizzle sound. That way you know you're going. And you want to pat your shrimp dry as well. That way you don't get all that popping off of the oil when the water hits it. Just about there. You kind of see the bubbles around the shrimp. You start hearing it sizzle, and that means it's at a good temperature. What we're going to do is we're going to cook that one side, flip the shrimp, and then we'll add our butter and our garlic and our red pepper flakes. I like to add them in a little early, just so they can get their flavor in there. And I like a little heat with all my food. Oh yeah, that's a good sound right there. And it already smells good too. That Magic Dust, we sell it in-house at Lobster Haven. It's delicious. We put it on so many things. It goes good with potatoes, seafood, even like fried chicken, things like that, French fries, anything at all, honestly. Oh, yeah, that's a great smell too. I'm just gonna let it, you can kind of see the shrimp slightly turning white. Now this time we do have detailed shrimp. I recommend using tailed shrimp on there. Not only does it add it a little bit more flavor, but it'll protect your edges here from getting burned. Because if you look, the thicker end of the shrimp isn't gonna cook as fast as the thin end, so that tail helps protect the meat. And then it's just easy to pop them off while you're eating. Yep, there we go. A nice slight brown to it, because we don't want to overcook them. Shrimp are very fickle that way. Oh yeah, look at that color. That's a nice brown color all the way around. And then we're going to hit it with a little bit of butter. And by little, I mean we're putting some butter in there. We're not skinny around here. We like that butter in there. And we're going to mix it around. And the oil and the butter are going to mix together really nice too. That way it doesn't burn. Because that's the biggest thing. Burning your butter or burning your garlic, it just, burnt garlic gives you like a bitter taste. And then if you don't brown the butter correctly, then you're going to get just not a great taste at all. And now we're going to do a deep pan of garlic. I like a lot. I'm a big fan of garlic. And we're just going to stir it around. Oh yeah, that smells good. And we're only going to cook it enough to where it gets a nice aromatic smell. And then we'll deglaze the whole thing with some white wine. Oh yeah, that looks amazing already. I love shrimp scampi. I actually learned how to make mine up north. I used to do seasonal work in Cape Cod. Oh yeah, there we go. And I just do a quick little roundabout the pan, probably around like 4 ounces if I had to guesstimate. I'm a measure with my heart guy all day long. I believe food made from love should be cooked with the heart. Oh yeah, that smells good. Now we're gonna add our red pepper flakes in there. And that's just like a pinch or two. You don't need too much of that. If you like it a little bit hotter, add more. If you don't like it spicy at all, don't even worry about it. You don't need to add it at all. Oh yeah, and that's a good temperature going. Smells great too. That's always a good sign. Oh yeah, that looks great already. Honestly, I could probably just drink that up. Now, everything else is pretty quick to cook. This is already basically done. We're now gonna add our noodles in, and our noodles are gonna really thicken up the sauce. So we're gonna add in our lemon juice too. Now when I do lemons, if you're cooking at home, I usually filter it through my hand. It's not ready to eat, so it's totally fine to do that. But since we're cooking in a restaurant setting, what we're gonna do is I take a nice strainer to catch all those seeds, because the last thing you want is to bite a seed. And what we'll do really quick is I'm just gonna mix these noodles in, just so it heats thoroughly. You don't want like one side getting cold. Now we'll add in all that lemon juice. And a good trick with lemons is if you roll the lemon across the table before you actually start squeezing it, it like tenderizes the lemon to make you get all that juice out way easier. And then I do a twisting motion with my hands to really get all that juice out. And you see it's catching all those seeds for us. And again, I'm a guy that likes a lot of lemon with my scampi. If it doesn't have a lot of lemon, I'm not really interested. So we're gonna do 2 whole lemons here, and even some lemon zest too. Ugh. There we go. That's looking great. And now everything's basically done. We're gonna turn our heat down to a low, like a medium low. We're gonna add in our lemon zest, our scallions. Oh, that looks so good. And I can really smell that lemon. That's a good sign. There we go. And then I add a little bit of salt and pepper. You can do this to taste too. You don't have to add more. If you find that, like if you're blackening your shrimp ahead of time like me, you don't always need to. But I find salt and pepper is just perfect for just about everything. And now we're going to mix it. Oh yeah, that looks great. Smells great, and that's done. I want to say right there, easy peasy. All these dishes are super quick, super easy. You can make them at home, no problem at all. Now I'm going to show you a quick trick again. We're going to take our plate. We use a big red bowl here. You take your tongs and you twist the center. It's a good way of getting all those noodles before you get your shrimp, and then you can line the shrimp around the edge, pour it across the top, whatever you're really looking for. Now, if you watch the Alfredo video, you'll see that the noodles stick together way better. That just kind of happens because of the cheese. With this, you might have to do it a couple of times. Don't fret, practice makes perfect. Oh my God, that looks so freaking good. And then now we're just gonna pour it right across the top. And again, I don't like waste. So what we're gonna do is get a spatula and we're just gonna scrape all that off. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. There you go. And that's a shrimp scampi, Ted's way. Awesome, awesome. And I'll see you guys next time.